Hello. Let's try this question. Let's understand and solve this question and the intuition behind it and how should we approach it and what is the thought process. Okay. If you see the question, given a string S and a dictionary of strings word dict return true if S can be segmented into a spaced separated sequence of one or more of dictionary words. Why these all things? Let's understand what's the question exactly. Suppose if there is a string, suppose let's consider a string lead code, and you need to separate it in such a way that those two separated words should be in word dictionary. Those two separated should be in this word dictionary. This is what the question is asking from us. So can we separate it? Yes, we can separate it as a lead and as a code. Okay, let's consider another example. Cat, sand. This is an whole word. Let's consider. There is no space. Don't get confused. Okay, why to make confusion? Let's. mm, Cats. Cat. Uh, okay, and the dictionary is cat, sand. Okay, can we split according to this dictionary? Yes, we can split cat and sand. We can split it. And let's consider another example. A. And the dictionary words are A. That's it. Can we split? Yes. And three A's. Like you can use multiple times a particular, what do you say, word or anything, dictionary word multiple times. Okay. Let's again come to the question. How should you approach these types of questions? See, one major thing, like you just think of any kind of string algorithms. Will any kind of string algorithms help us? Just think. Here there is a comparison. You can say word comparison or prefix comparison. So any kind of strings algorithm can we use? Okay, we can use trie, trie algorithm. Okay, you need to know basic tries. Without knowing this, you can't understand this video. Let's take an example. Let's take an example, lead code, and the dictionary is lead and code, two separate words. The dictionaries try to construct a trie using this thing. In trie, we generally know there will be a root word and L and E and T and another one C O D E. See, generally, I won't explain the correct procedure first. I will explain the wrong one, and I'll also explain why it is wrong and how can you correct it. Because this is the brute force idea general people get. Because there is a wrong thing in it. So first, I will explain the wrong way how you can think, and later I will correct it. How can you think in another way also? Okay. What generally I do? Suppose I will traverse this lead code. First I will come L. Does I have I will ask root, does I have L? S it says L. Then I will ask L, does I have E? It says S. Does then again I will ask E, does you have E? It says S. And we'll ask E, does you have T? Yes, it says T. So it is a terminal node, right? Is terminal, it's a terminal node, and you know terminal node means true. Okay. uh, okay, you got a terminal node, you reached a terminal node means you found a word in this particular sequence. What you generally think after finding a particular word in the sequence? So there will be another word. So you would like to reset the root value, and again you will come here. From after this, you try to traverse C. You have C, you have O, you have D, you have. You say this is how I do. Whenever I found a terminal node, I will come to the root. I will reset the current value to root. This is how you think, but there is a catch. For example, I will say one of the use case for you. Uh, Suppose this is the dictionary. This is the word. Okay, if you are not clarity, I will write a big. This is the word. Well, let's construct the trie here. Root CAT. Okay. CAD. Okay, let me try to draw smaller so you can see properly. Root CAT. It's a terminal node. It's a true. You found a word, and when you construct, you have constructed cat. When you construct cat, it will be true, and a and you constructed this from the previous logic which we thought. Let's try this. First, you go to, you will iterate through this string. You will go to root and you will ask C, do you have C? And then it moves here. Does you ask C, do you have A? Yes, it says. Do you have T? Yes. You found a word. You found a word. So you are trying to reset the node. Okay, you are trying to reset the node. And if you search for S, it is you don't have S, so it returns null. Null means it is not possible. But if you continue traversing here without resetting the root directly, if you continue to traverse here, you find another terminal node here. This is the correct cat, and the remaining and. What you able to understand is it's not correct to reset whenever you found a terminal node. Okay, first wrong assumption many do. It's wrong to do reset when you found a terminal node. The general people do. I also did when I did this question first time. I tried to do reset so I can find another one. Extending this terminal only, you can find another new word, right? So this is the case which I am not checking initially. This is the wrong which I tried. So what I will do? I will take a array called DP. What is the size of this? Size of this is n plus 1. What is n here? The size of string. Okay, 0, 1, so and so, and n. Why you need DP? Why you need DP? Don't imagine this DP is the DP which we use for memorization. It's not a recursion function. It's not an memorization. Just it as an array name which helps us. So I kept what DP of I tells us. What DP of I tells us. It tells us what it tells. What do you mean by DP of one? What do you mean by DP of one? Let's explain. Suppose leet code. There is called leet code. DP of 0 I imagine as the empty string. Can you make an empty string? It's not a space, it's an empty string. Can you make an empty string from the above dictionary? Yes, you can make. You can make. Yes. DP of 1 contains, it's a DP of true or false. DP contains. DP of 1 is L. Thus you can make L word L word with the present given dictionary? No, no, I can't make L, only L. DP of 2 indicates can I make the word LE from the above dictionary? No, there is no word LE in the dictionary. And DP of 3 LEE. Can you make this word LEE using above dictionary? No, no, you can't make. And DP of 4 LEET. Yes, you can make 0, 1, 2, 3. It indicates DP of I indicates. What does it indicate? Means elements you can make a word. You can make a word till what? What is the I? Till before I as a word from the above corpus or above dictionary. What I'm gonna do is it is simple. It's not a big robotic. You have you understood this one? Why do I need it? Why do I need this DP or this array? Why I need to keep track of it? Why I need to keep track of it is suppose there is the example cats and this is the example, right? If you see DP of 3 and DP of 4 both are true, both are true. So if DP of 3 equal to true, if DP of 3 equal to true, I found a word, so I will try to start a new word from 3. uh, I have two cases, like I will try to start or checking new words from 3, and DP of 4 means okay, for cats also it's an what, and I will try to find new words from this A. Okay, previously what we used to do, we found a word, from here we need to search, right, in the corpus cat, cats, sand. S and not and. So when you consider this as what, and when you try from S, you are not able to find a letter. So we got two cases. We keep track it such a way that you search from the S also. Like you consider this one also a new word. This up to here also as a new word, and you will try. What do you say? You will try to find a. Is it possible to find any number in the dictionary from here also? Okay, I hope you understood. Let me write the code of it. Okay, it's a big thing. You need to implement try. Basically, you need to know implementation of try. So, what's what are the things present in a try in a node? And access specifier. First one, a boolean to check is terminal, and another one is a pointer of arrays, and their data type is node star only. Node star children of 26 children, right? Generally we have means 26 letters, and a constructor. Let's write a constructor. What this constructor does? This constructor equal to the see, without knowing the basic try, you can't understand this question. And what is this? Oh, I equal to null. What is this? Is terminal to false. This is the basic simple structure of a node in a trie. It contains terminal, like whether the word end is here, and the pointers to the remaining, what do you say, A, B, C, D, like. And next word, I'll construct a trie here, and the access pass public. public. What I need to create a root, right? Initially, it should be pointer to the node root, and when the trie got created, I should root. What root should be? Root should be new node, node in node, and new node. That's it. It's a new node, and you need to write an insert function for it. It's not a big task. Insert new elements in the node. What is our node? Void void. Let's write a function to insert what you wanna insert a string word. Okay, word. Let's copy the present new, what do you say, present root into a pointer called current, so you know you won't lose the reference of the root, and just travel. And what is the index of particular word? How you will h minus, this is how you, what is say, get ask I value of one thing minus The thing, it's a basic you need to know. I imagine you know. And what is do if current null. If I found it null, what I should do? You need to create at last. What you will do? You will in the last current pointer is points to a node. It has terminal. In the terminal, you keep it as true. You mark it as true. This is the node creation completed. I basically created a node. Okay, then what we'll do? We'll okay. Let's try t. Let's create a trie called t, and you need to insert elements into auto or what I need to do is I need to insert elements. T dot insert what now the try creation has been completed till now. Okay, what I will do is current now I will create an a vector bool size. Okay, what I do is what first for loop indicates. Let's understand what the first for loop is for. After writing, I will explain what for the first loop is for. Okay, the first for loop tells us till now whatever how much you traverse will it make a word. Okay, not understood. Let's write a simple thing you will understand. dp of I equal to false. Continue. I will explain after writing. So node uh, node star temp. No, let's write current while temp temp t dot root. What is the meaning of you found a null? What do you mean you found a null? What is the meaning of null? You haven't found that particular one. So return false. You written false, right? You did not found any word, and how can be Why it's taking too much of time? Did I made any mistake? What's the wrong here? Mm, 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 No, I'm not able to find anything. Yeah, it's correct. Only it's false. Okay. Uh, okay, it's correct. And where I will go. Where I went wrong is false. You need to go and check the other. Okay. Does does returning false here correct or what? What does it mean by okay? Break. Let's break. So I haven't found after five is okay. Not box. Okay, let me dry run this example. You may have get confused. Why this DJI plus one and everything. Let's take a good example. I had a good example for you. Let's check it now. I'll explain this thing for you in better understanding. Okay, let's copy this thing. Okay, let's minimize. Are you able to see the code? Are you able to see this code? Okay, let me explain. Okay, let me explain this with a good example. has been completed. Okay, just understand. I'll explain with a good example. अरे यार, it's troubling. This is the string. This is the string. Let's take string here. C A T C A T S A N D 0 1 2 3 6, and the dictionary had cat cats, and this is the root, and C A T and S. Here is terminal, terminal, and terminal, terminal. A N D. I will explain smallly. This I'll try to minimize the size of this. Don't worry for minimizing it. Suppose, suppose, what for loop travels? For loop travels over this. Okay, there is a array called dp. So initially it is true, the remaining all are false. False. Okay. When I is here, when I is at 0, you say till I, till I, till I means before I. Suppose there is a cat. This is I. DP indicates till I, before I, whatever is there. Does it is an a true? Does it present in the dictionary before I, whatever is there? Does it present in the dictionary? Yes, DP of 0 is true. If you see here DP of 0 is true. So I'll continue. So I want continue statement to own trans. And currently root is here. Root is here. We are at root. And we will ask for this particular C. Does you have C or not? It says next to J equal to 0. Does you have C or not? As it says I have C, so I come. I next, and what I will ask next J equal to 1. We go to C, and does we have A? It says yes, we have A. Next I go to 2. Does you have T? It says yes, I have T. Okay. And when it comes to 2, when J equal to 2, it means up to J everything is a word. Up to this J everything is a word. So J is at T position. What DP indicates? DP indicates DP of J will keep DP of J plus 1 as true now. It tells us till J whatever word you have, it's a true. means you found in dictionary. Okay, something like that. Okay. Next you come to S, and the DP here, DP of 2 is equal to true, right? DP of 2 not, DP of 3, and DP of 4 also true. It means uh, true. It means this word can exist and this word can exist. You have checked two things. Initially you are not able to do that. Now you are able to do both. So what you are doing next? Next you can't find A, so it breaks the loop. Loop got breaks here if you can't find, and you will go to again this for loop, the for loop here. Now you check here. No, till before this it's there is no word. You check here, till before this there is no word. You check here is yes, till before whatever we have, we had a word for this. So let's start from this word onwards. Let's start from this word onwards. Let's check. And if we tries to check from that onwards, S onwards, we are not able to find any word here. Not able to find any word. So what? It breaks again and it comes here. Now you are able to find a word here. So this is how it turns. Maybe my explanation is not that so great, yeah, but this is a good explanation, I feel so. Thanks for watching. If possible, I will try to increase my explanation.